I have to start you guys off with this close-up lens. I'll transition out of it here in a minute, but you have to see that close-up, that dial on this model. It has like a burst effect to it. See how it travels? And it's got a wave pattern. Seiko did an amazing job with this watch. Let's see if I can even get a close-up of the... Well, it's kind of dirty, but you can see how sharp the lines are on the finishing. That's what everyone talks about on these sumos. The lines are so sharp and defined, and then the brushing is perfect. And then that green sunburst wave dial. I know a lot of still pictures people have seen the green has gotten some hate, but I think it looks amazing. All right, I'm going to pop this close-up lens off, and let's talk about this one. So this is my good friend Mitch's, and I just sized the bracelet for him. And I am so happy and so excited that he purchased this one. I think it just looks amazing. And I did some research on some forums, and I seen this was originally a Thailand limited edition release, part of the 50th anniversary Seiko models. Here's the hang tag. This is number 315 of 820. So this really is truly, by everyone's definition, I would think, a limited production, especially from like a Seiko. Only 820 of them. The other tag that came with it was the 50th anniversary diver's watch tag. So, and then also that's the model number spb031 in J1. That would indicate that it's a Japanese made watch. This has the 6R15 movement in it, and it has all those gold accents on them around the indices, on the hands, even around the date window, the crown, on the bezel. I think they just really did a great job. It has the standard sumo bracelet, which I've heard a lot of complaints on, but honestly, I think it's fine. Let's see if I can get in here and so you can see the numbering. I don't want to take the blue tag off the back, the protective coating off, because it's not my watch, but I'm sure Mitch will take it off. Made in Japan, 315 of 820. Has a sapphire crystal with the magnifier over the date. So I'm not 100% sure what he paid for this. I know when these originally came out, I believe they were in the US dollar range of 1,400. I've seen a couple actually sold on eBay if you look under the sold category. And I'm not sure how long ago they sold, but there was two of them, and I'm guessing they were somewhere in the $1,500 to $1,800 range that they sold for. So it's definitely not a inexpensive one, but it's a rare one. There's the box. It comes in a cardboard box outside of this one, but then it comes with this case, which, you know, latches down. It has this inside. You pull these up, and then it has a standard hard Seiko rubber strap that you can put on it, and some literature, which is just the operator's manual and all that stuff. So, but anyway, I wanted to give you some good close-ups of this guy, and obviously I got my fingerprints all over it now, but I think those early close-up shots, I think you get a pretty good idea of why everyone talks so highly of the case finishing on the Sumo. And here it is next to my limited edition of 1,000 pieces on the Patty. Just, you know, same watch case and everything, but just polar opposites one another. You know, this one's more fun and colorful looking, and this one to me just seems like, I don't know, I get a vibe of it being like maybe more tasteful and classy. You know, this watch, you know, I'm pretty pale, but you know, if I get my summer tan going, I think this would look great on my wrist. So if you have a nice summer tan or a little bit darker skin or something, this green with the gold tones, I think would just look amazing. I'll throw it on my 7 1/4 wrist and show you, but I would still wear this watch anytime, obviously. But You know, a lot of people are griping about that green and how ugly it is, but I think when you see it in person and you see that wave dial and the sunburst effect to it, I think it looks amazing. And it just melts. There's no hot spots. That's the other thing with these sumos and the way the case design is. There is no hot spots. Man, at this distance from my eyeballs, that wave dial, it looks, and I've seen the Omega wave dial. This wave dial is just, because with the burst effect on it and the way that light travels across it, it is something to see. I'm so happy that Mitch bought this and let me check it out and size the bracelet for him, because I don't think I would have ever seen one of these before, and I'm so happy that I did. And if he ever wants to get rid of it, I definitely am first in line. So crystal, you can see the crystal pushes up a little bit above the bezel, and that's just because of the thickness of the sapphire that's on it. You can see when they do the Hardlex dome, they don't do that. So that would be maybe my only gripe on this, is that it's, it doesn't fit perfectly aligned on that. But other than that, I think it's just beautiful. So if you guys have any questions or you want to see any other details on this, just let me know.